Mic check 1 2. Hello, hello, hello. You all come in, come in, come in. Come on in the room. Hit that like, hit that share. Token. Let me know what part of token. I'm thinking about crypto. Hit that like, hit that share button, and let me know what part of the world you are tuning in from. So hello, 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 and hey. Right. I'm going to get right into this. So Trump has warned of World War III. China has reciprocated with their own tariffs, 34% tariffs on the United States reciprocation. 3 + 4 is 7. What is 7? 7 is divine transition, right? 34% terrorist retaliation. In fact, terrorist retaliation. Hello to you, Trevor Hawk. Hey, Queen. Hello to you, Windy City Redhead. And of course, I did the video yesterday. You ought to check it out if you didn't watch it, about the two powerhouses, the two economic powerhouses. We got China and we have the United States. You had UConn. Oh, I said I was going to do on Florida Gators and Houston Cougars. I forgot about that. However, right. Okay. I got a text message I was reading. So with that being said, you all, UConn represents the United States, the Huskies, the power, the Texas, the sled dogs mentality in the Huskies, and the old way of doing things in South Carolina Gamecocks, which is also one of the zodiac signs of China, was represented through South Carolina. So we see UConn reign dominant. I mean, they dominated over China. And that's exactly what Trump's mindset is and what he wants to do. Now, is that saying that, United States is going to continue to reign supreme in this economic system? Not really, because you got Kobe Bryant's daughter, Gigi, that's connected with UConn as well, right? Number 2, I believe her jersey was donated number 2 in her number. And so you got that ritual going on too with Gigi Bryant and Kobe Bryant and UConn as well. So when you do the gematria on Gigi or her name, you do not see SDC, but it does come up SEC, right? SEC. Patel says, Dilla Patel says, good evening, beautiful queen. Well, thank you so much. From Birmingham, England. Much love, energy, high frequency to all. Thank you so much for that beautiful message. So retaliation, tariffs, China comes 34%. Again, 3 + 4 is 7. The number 7 is divine transition. Now, Trump has won a World War III. We got Russia, and that's at war with Ukraine and all of those things going on. And Trump said this is definitely going to be a trade war. Many people said Liberation Day was more like obliteration day. I can't even say that. I don't want to try. But anyway, the S&P 500, like stock market, money loss, 401ks, disasters across the board. Why? Why is that? Well, because the stock market is about to go tokenized. It's going to be on a blockchain. All of this stuff, it just have to be reset. So for those who are prepared and that's cautious and aware, this is not a surprise. You was not caught off guard. Right. But I do want to tell you all that April will be a big month for XRP. We know April from The Simpsons, season 31, episode 13, the flipping of that, and it shows a lot of XDC, a lot of XPR Proton, and Flare, along with the commodities that's going to be traded through XPR, through XDC, through the Flare, F Assets Flare network. Now, when we're talking about a trade war, we know we have XDC and we have VECHAIN. VECHAIN is grocery supply trade, more of authentication, identifying authentic products, luxury brands, BMW, Louis Vuitton, things like that. Make sure you're buying authentic items, name brand clothing, foreign vehicles, all of that trade. So what will happen if terrorists, extra taxes on goods that comes from extra countries, How will this affect XDC and VECHAIN international trade become more expensive? Well, XDC and VECHAIN are trade-related cryptocurrencies. They help businesses track goods and move money across borders faster and cheaper than traditional banks. This is why you see these banks closing up banks accounts, of inactive banks accounts, right? The whole banking system is about to get revamped as well. So for people that don't understand, we're in the fourth industrial revolution. They don't understand cryptocurrency. Unfortunately, they're going to be left behind. That's the mass majority of the population. But for people that are forward thinkers, right, who are putting, that's why Warren Buffett got out of stocks and got into cash, right? He knows that this economic system is going to be revamped and changed. We're not ever going back to the old economic system. So tariffs, how could it affect XDC and VECHAIN in particular? Well, if we tariffs make global trade more expensive or more complicated, companies may trade less. So that would mean fewer people using XDC or VECHAIN, which are built for trade and supply chains. However, more demand for efficiency. On the flip side of this, if tariffs increase trade costs, companies might look for ways to cut costs elsewhere. This sounds like the more logical, right? If you're paying more to trade, cross-country trading, you're going to look ways to cut costs. Same thing with XRP, Ripple XRP, the banks, on-demand liquidity. Getting rid of Notros Vostros accounts or the middleman. You're looking to cut out the middleman and cut costs. So this is where XDC and VECHAIN will come into play. Since XDC and VECHAIN can reduce paperwork and fraud, they could become more attractive and at the same time save money. So tariff changes can scare investors. They could make crypto prices go up or down quickly. Even the long-term price impact would be unclear. But if you're a hodler, if you understand the function of these cryptos, if you understand what they would do in the fourth industrial revolution, then you understand what XDC and VECHAIN are going to be big in this tariffs, big in trading, and the cross-border trades that's going to happen through there. All mainly on the XDC network, but VECHAIN will play part in that as well, just in a different light. Now, you have XDC that's not only going to tokenize trade, but that's going to tokenize, in my opinion, the United States debt, which is well over $36 trillion. Don't sleep on XDC, you all. It's going to make big waves. But listen, I have to return a phone call. I don't have time to go in debt in all this. I will live stream in a couple of hours. I just want to shoot this quick video. UConn did represent the United States in the collegiate game, and I'm going to do another video about Florida Gators and Houston Cougars tonight on the men's side for the national championship on a collegiate level, because why they use sports. They use sports to forecast what's going to happen in the world. Sports is a big indicator of that. That's why Kendrick Lamar halftime performance was such a big deal. If you have it on your spiritual glasses and you can decode, right? That was a big deal of foretelling what's going to happen in this new world economic system as well. I'm logging out. Also, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Liberty Bell, San Francisco connection with Philadelphia, Luna trade with the Lakers, right? XPR Proton and double number 77, flight number 77 in 9/11, Donald Trump, 45th president, also the 47th president. 4 + 5 is 9, 4 + 7 is 11, 9/11. Luca trade 77, 1977, Philadelphia Eagles, Liberty Bowl, all of that. Sports is a great decoder and indicator of what's going to happen in this world, especially during the greatest financial reset of all times. Peace. Like and subscribe. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Love you. Queen out.